Holy moly, look at there. It's getting warm out there. I bet it's 75 right now. Saturday, back home from work. It's like 60 in here. I need to do my best to get this truck running today. And so I can drive it in and out of this shop. I need to clean it off too. It's been in here so long, it's starting to accumulate stuff. And I need to clean off my workbench. I don't know, it's not too bad. What do y'all think? Anyway, I have worked out here a few nights, done some stuff. I put my blanket on it, my jacket on it, because I didn't want it to get cold, you know. I got the carburetor bolted on, the throttle linkage, and running a little thing for my PCV valve. Positive crankcase ventilation, and this is just sitting on there. I gotta science that out. The only way the hood's gonna close is if I cut it. I think I'm okay with that. I don't know if I'm gonna cut the hood that was on here. I might just order a cowl hood, but I got another hood I don't mind cutting, so I might cut it. You never know, I might have a good idea about a hood scoop or something. But the big deal today is finish. I started that one night this week. I gotta fabricate exhaust to come out and tie into here. Need to block off that hole for the internal wastegate since we're running an external. And I gotta get all this stuff hooked back up, you know, so it'll work. It sounds like the volunteers are headed somewheres. I hope it's not a big deal. Alright there, I got my workbench cleaned up enough to where I can see at least portions of it. And I need to go down to the parts store and see if I can come up with a donut. This is a donut I was using on the turbo last time. It seems like to me that wouldn't be a very good idea to do again, because it might come apart and go through my new expensive turbo. So I'm going to go find something like this at the parts store. Hopefully. This one is just what I need, except only different. It needs to be a little bigger. I just had a buddy come over. He's got a really cool 72, I think it is, F100. 390, short bed. Anyways, long story short, he just got his truck back and he's messing with it. He's a little hepped up, and I've been storing parts for him. So he come and got some. I think I'll have to go over there this evening. We'll have to hang around, but he's driving a Excursion with a 7.3 here. I can. Anyways, I'm getting distracted. I got this put together here, welded this up. Now I need to reconfigure. Don't you know? Let me see what I can come up with here. I need to get this thing running today, if I can. I need to start turning the camera on more because I keep losing my stuff and I need somebody to help me find it. I got this part made somewhere, but I can't find it. Got this done. It's coming together, it really is. Next I got to build this piece, and then I got to take all that apart to weld it up, which is going to be a little aggravating, but it's got to be done. Alright. It's all welded together and reassembled now. I just need to check and make sure all my bolts are tight. Hook up my vacuum hose and set her on the ground. That's a little bit ugly right there, but I guess I'm just going to have to deal with it. Alright, I got this thing, the exhaust bolted up, back together. I'm going to try to quick build a fuel line, because she's pushing me to go somewhere. Pushing me.
Yeah, I've been real pushy today.
Yeah, you have that. Alright, but I did sell something, so that's good. And
I think I've been helpful. I was out there working with them.
Never. Anyways, little young man's been out tearing apart some other stuff, which is good for him. It's what I done when I was a youngin'. Listen to him. Better go help me. Don't drop that bumper on his foot.
Okay.
Alright, believe it or not, that is a snap-on wrench. Looks like it sat under a battery. Anyways, I got distracted from what I was going to say. I got my fuel line almost built, but I've run into a snag. And that snag is this. I selected this carburetor, which is old Pontiac, so on, probably Buick carburetor. I forget what it did come off of. Maybe a Buick. I could find out. But it doesn't really matter. It's irrelevant to the conversation. Don't worry about it. But a Chevy would come out the side, which would be ideal for this situation. But this ain't how I had the thing configured when I started. So we got tight clearance here. I don't think I can bend a piece of 3/8 line that tight and still get a flare and a nut on it. So I'm going to have to do some reconfiguring, and I'm not inclined to put a different carburetor on it because I got this one all modified for turbo use. But this is the price you pay for messing with stuff, modifying. You just leave it alone, be happy with what you got, stop boasting, showing off, trying to be better than your buddies. You know, you wouldn't have greasy hands. You wouldn't be as broke. But you may live a boring life. I'm just saying. Oh, I got distracted. What I was leading up to was I gotta quit and I gotta go. I'm going over to a buddy's house. The one with the 72 Ford. I think you call them bump side. If you're cool and hip. Which I am not. I'm trying to be. But that's the way it is. We're going to go over there and eat some hamburgers and probably stand around and look at the old truck. Which, to me, is a good time. Even if it is a Ford. So I'm going to ring the bell. Young man, he's getting cleaned up. And I'm going to go. And don't forget to go to MrHeavyChevy.com where you can't buy that. I'm keeping that forever. Little Miss made it. But you can buy some other stuff. She sold her owl already. So I think her airplane is still available. Some folks said they wanted that. Maybe she's too proud of it. I don't know. But thanks for watching. Thanks for commenting. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for hitting a like. And thanks for hitting the dislike. Thanks for whatever you do. Okay, I'm going to stop talking now. I know when to shut up. I'm not one to go on and on and on and on. You know, it's highly annoying when somebody just keeps talking and keeps talking. They just won't end it. You know, you got to find a place to end it and end it. Be quick, be decisive.